Hey everybody, it's Kim Danke coming to you live from my kitchen for Shuby Shop Sherry's Pampered Chef Show. And tonight I'm going to be showing cooking accessories, cookware, and cutting and prep tools. So last night we did bakeware and things that you can use when baking, but tonight I'm going to do cooking accessories, cookware, and cutting and prep tools. And then we'll do another one tonight, and I am hoping to make something on here on hopefully Friday night. And I'll probably be a little bit earlier making that than this time. So anyway, hope y'all had a great day. I did. It was a wonderful day. I've been at church tonight, Bible study, and that was awesome. So we're going to start off with a few cooking accessories. And I'm going to kind of tell you what I just got in my kit and what I also have had for years, because I've been a Pampered Chef customer for many, many, many years. And one reason I have all of this Pampered Chef stuff is because I held a couple of shows 20-something years ago. So the very first thing I'm going to show you are these mini oven mitts. I tell you, these remind me of puppets. I just feel like I could just be a puppet master with these things, but they're absolutely awesome. I like them because I can just pop my hand in there real quick. I can pull a tray out of the air fryer. I can pull a tray or a pan out of the oven, or if I'm reaching into the microwave, it's just really easy. So I really like these things. Plus, I feel like I'm playing with puppets every time I put them on my hands. So these are the mini oven mitts, and we have different sizes, and we have some trivets that are the oven mitts and other things, but these are the mini oven mitts. All right, the next thing that I'm going to show you is the only piece of cookware that I have. Hey, Miss Polly, the only piece of cookware that I have is this. This is the Rock Crock, okay, Rock Crock. It's Dutch oven size. I don't even know what Dutch oven means. I just started this because I need to learn this stuff. So I don't know what Dutch oven means, but for those of you that do, this is Dutch oven size. It comes with a use and care guide. It comes with a recipes and all of that kind of stuff. And so, but it can go up to 752 degrees. Now what that means to you is that this can be used on your stovetop, in your oven, under the broiler, in the microwave, on the grill, and then you can pop it into the dishwasher. Okay, so it can be used in lots of different ways. So this is a Rock Crock, and it's really nice. I can't wait to cook something in it. But the one thing that I did learn is, because this right here is unglazed. So once you've cooked in it, you don't want to leave it sitting in your sink for water to absorb in that one little unglazed part right there, okay? So just don't let it sit there in water. So that is called the Rock Crock. Now these Rock Crocks are really, really popular, and the stone bar pan has always been a real popular one. But stones, I guess due to manufacturing in Corona world, they're a little bit hard to get. And so if you are looking for a stone, we have something similar to that in this Rock Crock type of material. I want to get one of those. I think I might have ordered it. I'm not sure. But anyway, you want to, that's something that you could use. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is cutting and prep tools. I actually have quite a few cutting and prep tools, okay? So the very first thing I'm going to show you is a piece that I've had forever. We have had this cutting board forever. My favorite thing about this cutting board is that it has a groove around the edge. So it's grooved. So if you are cutting something that is juicy or anything like that, it's not going to just roll off the side. It will get caught in the groove. Oh, good. Awesome, Polly. Polly Jones is talking to me on here, and it says that she sprayed the Pam egg cooker. She sprayed the egg cooker with Pam, and it did come out. So she ordered a ceramic egg cooker, and it works. So that's awesome, Polly. I'm glad to know that. Cool. And then this one right here is the flexible cutting mats. Okay, so I have a set of these in my cabinets, and I really, really like them, but I was super excited to have new ones because those others are very, very cut up and bent, and you know, things over the years I have misused them or used them well loved them. I'm not sure how I want to say that. But anyway, we've got our flexible cutting mats. So those are great. So the next thing I'm going to show you is these little coating trays. So there's 3, and you can line them up and put them together. And then you can put different materials in there. So maybe you put some egg white in one, maybe you put a little bit of flour in another, maybe you put some breadcrumbs in another one. So these are just really, really easy. So whatever you're wanting to do coating wise, you can move these things around. Maybe your countertop doesn't allow you to have that type of space. Well, you can put this over here and you can put it up this way. Okay, so they all kind of fit together, and it even comes with this little tool here, so you really don't have to have your hands in whatever it is that you are coating. Okay, so that's a coating trays, the coating trays and tool. I got those in my kit as well. The next thing is the quick slice. So this quick slice, good. Yeah, sometimes, Polly, we just have to go with what works, don't we? I'm glad that it worked. That's awesome. Because I would have been like you and followed the directions, but Miss Sherry shared with us to spray it with Pam, and it worked. That's fabulous. So this quick slice, like if you were slicing an avocado or bananas or tomatoes or something a little bit softer, then you could use this quick slice just to press down on that, and it will cut them. And then you can just cut them again, turn them and cut them again if you want them to be even smaller. So it will make little slices of things. But if you are thinking that you want to slice eggs, this is something I've had in my cabinets for years and years. So boil some eggs, and then once you peel them, you put an egg right here, and then you just close that down over it, and it can make slices if you want slices. But I typically like little pieces. So I just take that whole egg, I turn it, I slice it again, and I've got little small pieces. So this is our egg slicer, which is really nice. And then if you're looking to make something more like a salsa or something like that, we even have this manual food processor. So it's just easier than pulling out something that's a little bit more elaborate. So you've got your open container here. You've got your 3 blades. It fits over the little knob in the bottom. And then you just put this piece right on the top there. And you have this little piece here is locked, okay? So you unlock it, and then you just do that. Now let me show you how that looks when so it's just chopping everything up. And you can close that down, lock it back, but once you're finished, if you haven't used up everything that's in this container, it's got its own little lid. So you can just put the lid on there and put it in the refrigerator for it to store for another day. So that is the handy dandy manual food processor. Now, that is something that came in my kit too, so I haven't had a chance to use it yet, but something that I have had for lots and lots of years, and this is actually one of the most popular tools over the 40 years that Pampered Chef has been in business. This is just a food chopper. It's a food chopper. So I see a lot of people chopping up food like this. Now, I've learned something already in Pampered Chef. I've already learned something. So, and y'all may be sitting there going, this girl doesn't know anything. So, to put some onion maybe on your flexible cutting mat, and then to just chop it right there on the flexible cutting mat. And then you can move it, and then you can do that. Do you know what I've done for years? Put everything in this little thing and just put the lid right over it and just mashed it all in just that. And then I would take that and I would dump it out into something. It's going to be so much easier now that I can just do chopping all over this flexible cutting mat. So you probably already knew that. I did not. I've been watching other people cook stuff, and it's awesome. Yes, this food chopper is very popular, Polly, so I'm not surprised you have it. I heard like 1 in 3 houses in America have one of those food choppers, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so this is a garlic press, and what's great about this garlic press is you do not have to peel off the skin of a garlic. You can just throw it in there, and then you just press it down. It comes with a little tool here that you then will just scrape across there, and that scrapes off the garlic that's squeezed out this way. The skin of the garlic will stay right in here. Well, when you want to get that skin of that garlic out, you're going to take this little brush piece and you just fit it down into the little holes there, and it pushes the skin out and you can get it out. And then this little end here is even kind of a little bit sharper. So if you did have something that got stuck in there, you could just pick that out. And then this little tool here, it just stores right there on the end of the garlic press. So there's a garlic press. So you can see why these are all kind of prep tools, because you're getting all these things ready. In fact, you might use that chopper and the garlic press and other things before you put something in this manual food processor. So some of these things all go together. So this is something that I have had. This is a crinkle cutter. So if you wanted to cut up potatoes or something like that into crinkle cut fries, you can do this. But this is something that I've used to cut a head of lettuce. So when you have a head of lettuce and you take that little hard part out, and I just love this thing because it just is about the size of a head of lettuce. You just crunch, 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 and it makes the little lettuce strips really pretty too. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And if you like them long in little strips, you can do that. But if you don't, you just then turn that head of lettuce and go back the other way with it. So this is what I use to cut a head of lettuce. It is sharp, and so it does come with its own little protective covering there. And speaking of sharp things, and one of the things I'm most excited about in being a Pampered Chef consultant is getting some of the knives. And this little knife right here has already made me happy because I was cutting some bell peppers with it, and it just slices right through those bell peppers. It just kind of just falls right apart. So so this is the utility knife. So, and I don't know if you knew this or not, but you're not supposed to wash these in the dishwasher. You just hand wash them and dry them. Sooner the better. And then this right here, this is the Santoku knife. Santoku, yeah. Santoku knife. So what's really nice about this one right here is this blade goes all the way down the back of the handle. And so that makes it really a strong knife here. And then you've got your rivets and all of that. So it holds well. You can do lots of great chopping with this. And it's kind of a very versatile knife. But I'm really excited about these knives, and I eventually want to get myself a full knife set. Excuse me. One other thing to chop with are the salad choppers. These things are absolutely amazing, but they don't have to be used just for salad. So if you are having like a leafy green salad and you want to scoop down from the bottom of your bowl, you've got this little base here that will help you scoop under those things. I hear a lot of people say that they use scissors for cutting that up, and you can, but this I think would do a better job. This would be more efficient at doing it. So you slice and cut, you scoop and cut, scoop and cut, and I would just turn my bowl, scoop and cut, turn my bowl, scoop and cut a couple of times and get that done. You can also cut chicken up with this, and you can also, I've cut bell pepper strips with it. When I didn't have a good knife, I would use my poor knife to cut strips, and then I would cut it into chunks like this, feed my little bell peppers through that. This little red piece right here is a lock, so it takes up less space in your drawer. You just close it up, put the lock into place, and it takes up less space in your drawer. And then we got 3 other things to show you tonight, and the next one is a citrus press. So what's great about this is you just take a lemon, a lime, or whatever thing you're trying to get the juice out of, and cut it in half. You set it down in there, and when you press, this pushes down, pushes all the juice out, and kind of pops the little fruit upside down. So you get all your juice out of that, and that is a citrus press. And then this is a edgeless, or a, what's this called? This is a can opener. Oh, smooth edge. Smooth edge can opener. So when you open this, you won't have the sharp edges on it. So this is just a really handy dandy can opener. And this is also one of the things in the top items that have been sold over the past 40 years. And I got to figure out how to use it though. And then last but not least, and so many people have really liked this, kitchen spritzer. So if you are a Shibboleth member and you know about MCT, if you don't know about Shibboleth, ask Miss Sherry. She'll tell you all about it. But this MCT bottle right here, I put, excuse me, in this bottle I put MCT oil, which is a great oil for you to use. And then to make it work, you just pump it up. So this is us taking a liquid oil and turning it into an aerosol so that we don't have to have too much of it if we don't want too much of it. So I pumped that and created some pressurization in there. And now I'm just going to, look at that. That's just like using Pam or something else. But instead you have MCT oil. Now, I do want you to listen to one last little thing. When you're finished using this, you don't want to leave this set up pressurized. So listen. Do you see how when I undid the ring right there, it let the air out because you don't want it to sit around pressurized. But also I like this because it's pretty and it can just sit on my cabinet and look awesome. So please let me know if you have any questions at all. If you want to order something, the link to Sherry's show is in one of the posts in this event right here, and you're welcome to order something on her show and help her get some stuff for free, and that would be fun for her. And so I want to try to get her the most free product that I can, but I also want to hopefully help other people learn tips and tricks that I am not learning until I'm like 51. Oh, I'm not 51 yet. I'll be 51 in 2 weeks, February 16th. So anyway, I'm hoping that I can help y'all learn some things that maybe you didn't know. But if you are watching this in the morning, I just want to say good morning.